I don't even know if there's enough meat to the bones of this segment. Legit, I have no idea. Rep Gosar, this is the one that palled around with Nick Fuentes, right? This is the Nazi adjacent one, right? Yeah. Anyway, somebody posted the first Attack on Titan intro, except it was edited so that Gosar was the hero and the bad guys were immigrants. See? It's got like, see, they're bad. They're coming. I can't show the whole thing. It's gonna get copyrighted for sure. But it's the first Attack on Titan intro, and look, it's the heroic border patrol, and they're like the defending the walls. And anyway, Gosar kills AOC in the video. Like AOC is one of the Titans, and he kills her, and that's a pretty wild thing to post on Twitter. Like as a politician, a edited video where in an anime you're killing your political opponent who's a monster. Pretty wild stuff. See, he's going to go kill Biden now. But if you know the story, you know it'd actually be a while before he kills Biden, like a very long time actually. See, if you're in on the memes, yeah, it goes on like that. Are we losing the culture war? This was not a loss for us, my friend. They've been ratioed into oblivion. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say about this. It's wild that a rep is posting a 4chan effort post. Well, the fact that Gosar pals around with Nick Fuentes suggests to me that his staff probably are like all poltards, you know? So it's not surprising to me that's the kind of stuff they would post. Gosar is absolutely a fashion. Maybe like a literal Nazi, possibly, depending on how committed he is to some of the ideologies he seems to be in the presence of. Gosar's family completely disowned him. Yeah. Miserable human being, so on. But anyway, people have been talking about that because it is a little strange for an elected representative to post any kind of meme where they kill their political opponents, no matter how it's sort of abstracted through, anime visuals or whatever else. Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one in it. AOC's been tweeting about it and stuff, but the funny thing to me, if AOC did this, you would soy. No, it's really cringe. Just so you guys know, the 4chan like Pepe posting shit is like really funny sometimes when you're on 4chan. But when like adult politicians are throwing that shit out there in the real world, it's actually incredibly cringe. It's actually it's like unironically, this is like Pokemon Go to the polls. You guys know that, right? That's the level that this is on, A desperate attempt at trying to connect with a demographic, like a young demographic who would otherwise not pay attention to you, by cringily inserting yourself with a minimal understanding and stuff like that. It's very cringe. It's not good. It's not based. But as I wisely pointed out on Twitter, and everything I point out on Twitter is wise, by the way, so you should follow, like, and subscribe. And, honestly, you should give me money on Twitter. I think there's a way to do that. No, wait, you have to sign up for that. You have to, you have to make yourself, like, a special account that people can tip, I think. Yeah, sad. Well, either way, as I wisely pointed out on Twitter, this got nuked by Twitter. The tweet violated the Twitter rules about hateful conduct. However, Twitter has determined that it may be in the public's interest for the tweet to remain accessible. The text of Attack on Titan really does not support the narrative that Representative Gosar is putting forward here. Also, I'm spoiling it because I don't care about you guys. The Titans that are attacking throughout the entirety of the anime and manga are literally they're literally like concentration camp Jews who are being experimented on by Nazi doctors. That's literally what's happening. The ethnic group from which those Titans are taken are in every imaginable thematic way an allegory for Jews in Nazi Germany. And they're seized and they're experimented on in a way to make them a threat to the protagonists of Attack on Titan. I mean, guys, what's the name? The Eldians, right? Um, it's the Eldians, correct? This is literally what they look like, by the way. They're literally in a roughly 1930s era ghetto where they have to wear armbands with a star looking thing on it to distinguish their ethnic identity. I don't this is the clearest allegory. It couldn't be more obvious. It's very, very clear. Exceptionally clear. It's not there's no effort at subtlety here, and that's fine. It's very clear what we're trying to do here. Anyway, if you actually read and watch or whatever Attack on Titan, it becomes very clear what the message of the story is, and it's that using state power to exclude certain groups based on their identity always leads to destruction. That's it. If you want to boil the theme down of Attack on Titan, it is that war is an infinite and ongoing cycle that is guaranteed as long as oppression continues to exist. As long as ethnic oppression remains, you will always have laid the groundwork for destruction. And for Gosar to use this in a video where he's promoting his attack on immigrants is spectacularly funny. Now, of course, conservatives are terrible at media analysis, so this is probably also going to skirt them by. But again, these are the Titans. These are the ones who are experimented on and sent over and transformed into Titans. They're sympathetic. When it becomes known what they are sympathetic. Like, this is very clear allegory. This is as clear as it fucking gets. I will say that the message gets muddled a little bit towards the end of Attack on Titan. I don't like the ending of the story that much. I feel like it's not necessarily contradictory to the themes overall. It's just a little weird. Like, it's sort of ideologically muddled, but the themes throughout the whole story are incredibly clear. So yeah, this isn't an interpretive thing. I'm very comfortable saying that the Gosar tweet is directly antithetical to what the whole fucking point of the story is. God. No spoilers for anime only, please. The anime is done, isn't it? Didn't the anime finish everything? Oh, it didn't? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, I didn't spoil anything for anime only. The part finishes in January? Oh, I thought it already came out. All right, well, have fun with that one, I guess. There's still a movie coming? Ugh. Milking it for all it's worth. All right, I don't have anything else to say about it. It's just stupid. AOC has been talking about it. There are left-leaning politicians who are talking about how they are going to try to censure or otherwise like crack down on what Gosar did because one last point, okay? It is important to morally grandstand about behavior like that of Gosar's because it is through stuff like this that you can memify threats of violence against political officials, you know? If you're a congressperson and you're like, oh, dude, well, this is literally the in Roblox, like, oh, I killed in AOT, you know? And they're effing, but I don't care. This is for you, the viewer at videos, you at home. It's really important to crack down on that, because otherwise you set up an environment where they're able to, through thinly veiled metaphor, essentially celebrate the proposed assassination of their coworkers. Very bad. Very, very bad.